Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about all things scrapbooking, a bit of a different video than just my usual San Francisco vlogs, but I thought I actually watched this other girl do like this journaling video and thought it would be cool to do something similar but with scrapbooking since Maxie, it's my cat. Here he is. The little cute baby himself. He meows a lot, and last night he woke me up at 4 in the morning. But okay, I'm putting it down. Cool. Anyways, so yeah, I thought I'd do, since I really love scrapbooking, so I'll show some of the scrapbook pages I've made. And then I'll also kind of talk about like some materials I've used and like where I've gotten them and kind of how I started and like how to kind of like make your layouts, how to like put together different pieces to make a nice scrapbook. So the scrapbook was started for my summer travels like a couple summers ago. But it took me a while to get around to it. Like I kind of got delayed with what I was. Anyways, okay, so this is for my mom's hometown, Alassio. We went to Cinque Terre and then I made a big spread for this. And for, I really like keeping like almost like mementos from that place. Like we rode the train there, so I kept the actual train ticket we used. And then like we did a photo booth, so then I kept those pictures to add to the scrapbook. So just keeping stuff like that, like things you wouldn't think about keeping, but they can actually be really good. This one's my favorite. This is from Florence, and this one we also had a photo booth, so I was able to include that. And then these are like some little like photo or some little like prints from Italy. And then this is from like this little token was our ticket into the club that we went into, and I kept that. Guelia, which is like a neighboring town. And for this one, I also kept the little bus ticket we used to get there. And then I also, my mom had this like, what's it called? Like a magazine from Alassio, and this town. So I like cut out, which probably I could have put this on the Alassio page, but like I found this later. And then, okay, wait, where was I? Oh, like keeping like magazines and stuff like from that place. Or also something else I like to do is keep like, I'm pretty sure I did it maybe on the first page. Oh yeah, like keeping old maps of that place. And then you can like cut them out as like a background, if you can see that. And then yeah, for like magazines, you can use the letters in it to spell out like whatever you want to. Okay, so those are just some examples of a couple of the pages I've done for my trip to Italy. But I guess I'll talk about some of the materials that I think if you want to start scrapbooking, you should have to kind of get this vibe. I got this actual scrapbook. It's just, I wanted to, at some point, like decorate the front too, somehow, but I got this off Amazon. I can link it down below. I'm pretty sure it was like $10, and the pages are like cute and brown, which is perfect for scrapbooking. And then it's a really cute like gold rim. Hi baby, yeah, he wants camera time. I think one of the most important things for scrapbooking is like photos. So I just have like a ton of photos that I just took there, and then I sent to Walgreens and they printed them out, and I did them like super small, like I think it's like a 2x3 or something. colored cardstock paper to kind of add just some more like layering, because I think layering is one of the most important parts of scrapbooking. Like, you don't want everything just to be like right next to each other. You want to like layer. Here, wait, I'll use this to kind of give me examples. Like, here I layered like this paper, and then I put this on top, and then I put this on top, and then I kind of layered these, like, and then these are like, you don't want just pictures next to each other. Like, add different shapes with pictures. I also like doing this thing where I'll cut them out, like for like the Duomo here, and I guess this was technically still the Duomo, but I like cut it out to the shape of the Duomo, so it's not just all square pictures. I think it like looks cool like that. And then I did the same. This was like one of the breakfasts we ate there. My next like thing that I think is important, like I mentioned before, I like putting, like I put like the train tickets, and I put the photo booth stuff, like keeping all those small like train tickets, bus tickets, like any sort of just like memento from that place that like most people would just throw away after, you can keep to include in your scrapbook, because it adds, it's not just like pictures from it, it's actually stuff from it. And I think it's more interesting when the scrapbook doesn't just have pictures. Like, this was, I wasn't able to end up adding this, but maybe I'll add this in like a future scrapbook. But it's like I cut out this from the box of a perfume I got in Florence, and it was from like this really famous place in Florence. From Thailand, because I'm gonna eventually scrapbook my Thailand trip from this last year. I kept like the Wat Arun ticket, and then we also stopped over in Japan, and I kept like our train tickets from there. And it's not like you have to keep like every single one, but just having options so you can again layer. Sorry, this is like my box where I keep stuff like for scrapbooking, like stickers and kind of different. I also have my like outside lands wristband in here, that maybe I'll make a scrapbook for that, and I can like somehow tape this in, and that adds like a lot of dimension. This is from like an old journal that I got in Florence, and I just thought it would be cool to keep the paper to layer with. Something else that's cool to include is like business cards, like from restaurants you went to. This is like one of my favorite restaurants in SF, but I also just kept their card because I thought it was cute. But definitely doing that in different cities. Kind of it for like I guess like my advice of like things to keep from trips that you can include in scrapbooks other than just pictures. I have this thing where I keep all my scrapbooking paper in. This is from Daiso, like this organizer, and it's so perfect because it's so easy to just keep all my paper, and all this paper is from Daiso. Daiso has such good scrapbooking stuff. But I got like, I have this blue and green set, and this is like thicker, like kind of colored cardstock paper. I have that same set, that same set, but in like these like red, pink, orange tones. Then I got this like paper that, these are like all the patterns, and these are like, this is like a different texture. It's almost like tissue paper, and I think that adds more like dimension to your pages. There's these that is like a pink theme, and I like, where did I put it? Like I like cut this out, and like even just like small details, like just like keep adding paper. Like even if you think it's not gonna make a big difference in the end, like it will. This also from Daiso, they're like see-through. Here, I'll try to find. Here, I actually started working on my Sag Harbor page, but you can see like this is the base, and it looks super bad now. Like this obviously is ugly, but this is like that paper that I just showed, and then like you can put pictures here. So in the end, it's almost all oh my god, covered, but you still have the dimension. And like this was like the magazine I was talking about. I want to collect more magazines because I think they're so good for like getting letters. Like these letters are so cute. These letters are so cute, like, and also just cutting out little pictures in here like of that town. Sometimes I'll do my font, oh my god, like I'll write my fonts in marker, or like I'll write my titles in marker like I did for Cinque Terre and Florence. And for that, I love using, these are alcohol markers from, it's like a huge hack from Amazon. I can link it below, and it has literally every single color, and they're so good for scrapbooking because they're alcohol based. So when you write on the paper, like it won't turn out like you know how like the Crayola like water-based markers, like on this brown paper they turn out like clear and the color wouldn't be as vibrant. But like using, like obviously I just use black for this one, but like using alcohol marker that turns out so much cleaner. And I definitely recommend this pack because this is also so great for just doing other art stuff. So yeah, that's honestly it for markers. Like that's the main marker I use. But then for other just like little decorations that you can add on the page, like these stars, I love getting these cutouts also from Daiso. Yeah, has such good, like this is what I'm talking about. Like you can get like all these for like $2, and I have more upstairs. These are just a couple examples of like a little star and then a flower, and it's so easy to just stamp all different colored papers. The other thing is washi tape, which I didn't bring down from upstairs, but like having a lot of different colored washi tape is really good for layering and just adding different colors to the page. Like I love how this one's like kind of sparkly, and I think it goes really good with like the kind of pink tone I got on the Florence page. And I think it's cute also to kind of like have something that, because this is also Florence, but since it's two separate pages, like I put the same washi tape, and I think it like almost ties it together like as one whole page instead of two separate ones. So definitely keeping like the colors united on if you're doing like two pages but from the same place. And then this is like an example of like more of those cutouts. Like you can even do it the other way where you have it hollow, and then I have the ones I cut out from there on this side. So I think that kind of like adds some synchronization through those pages. And then also just for writing, like I like drawing little, or with these markers, like I like drawing little designs in empty spaces, or like labeling pictures. I think can be super good, like especially like with the Cinque Terre, it was always different towns. So I like put that this was Vernazza and then this was like in Corniglia. And then sometimes I like adding like little blurbs of what I thought of this place. I did a lot more of that on the Librelia page, where I had like a whole little thing that I titled like thoughts, and just like talked about what we did there. And like okay, so those are kind of the main, all the materials I use to scrapbook, and then of course like a glue stick to glue everything on. But other than that, like you don't even need that many materials to get started. Like you really just need, like, you'll probably have markers at home. You can go pick up some paper. You'll probably have like a bunch of different colored paper, washi tape, and then like mementos from whatever you're scrapbooking of. Like you just always want to keep those from your trip. And then of course printing out pictures from that place, I think makes the scrapbook all come together. And also just like knowing it doesn't have to like be perfect. Like scrapbooking is very like your own thing. Like you just like layer a bunch of different paper and a bunch of different things. Like even if you don't think like two things go perfectly together, like it all comes together in the end, because it is almost like messy, but like in a good way. But yeah, I think scrapbooking is a really fun way to like do art, but then it's also a really good way to like keep memories from different things you've done. I definitely want to like start a scrapbook for like senior year and like scrapbook different kind of events there. So that is mainly everything I wanted to share on how to get started scrapbooking. And I'll do like some more at the end. I'll just like pan over these couple pages that I shared in this video to just get like if you kind of want to use it for inspiration and stuff. But yeah, I hope you found this helpful if you're trying to get started scrapbooking. I'll link down below like the scrapbook, the markers, but then all the other supplies I got at Daiso. So if you have a Daiso in your area, definitely go, or any just like, because Daiso is like basically like a Japanese like stationery store that's in San Francisco. But if you don't have one in your area, just like any cute stationery store will definitely have all this stuff. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.